So, have you ever spent a long time pursuing a goal only to achieve it and find yourself completely exhausted, worn out, and not even finding meaning or fulfillment in what it was that you had just accomplished? I can tell you for myself, I have had this experience more times than I can count. See, I started out in my teenage years and in my 20s studying the art and science of achieving goals and achieving anything I put my mind to and accomplishing things and achieving success defined by someone else. And while I found that there was really great information out there, I couldn't figure out why it was that every time I pursued something, I ended up very burned out and very overwhelmed and not even being all that fulfilled by what it was I had accomplished. And I realized there was a part of the process that nobody really wants to tell you because it's the part of the process that is not that easy. It's actually what I believe is the real work in achieving goals, and that is slowing down and before you pursue anything, really aligning to your soul's desires, which is very different than a society driven goal or the goals of your personality, which typically spawn from a place of lack and limitation and things that we don't have, a place of fear. For example, if you didn't grow up with a lot of money in your life and you always heard that money doesn't grow on trees and money was always a source of stress, you may set out to achieve the goal of making a lot of money in your life, like $100,000 or 200 or whatever it is for you. And once you get there, realizing that, okay, you're making, $250,000 a year or 100,000 or 50 or whatever it is for you, and not being very fulfilled. And you learned how to achieve those goals and you followed all the right steps. But the part in the beginning of really aligning to what it was that your soul's desire was for your life, nobody really ever explains how to do that. And it's because it's not very sexy. It's really not all about money. And it's really not all about having a car. It's not all about having this perfect life as society defines it. It's about connecting to that space inside of yourself that has the answers for you, that has the truth for you, that knows what it is that you truly desire and knows what it is that you really want out of life. And from that place, if you can slow down enough to hear that voice, to hear that inner voice calling out to you, and to connect back into that place inside of you that already knows what you would truly love to be, what you truly want out of your life. And don't let it be defined by anyone else. If you can get quiet and slow down enough to reconnect with your soul, and then begin to pursue the life of your dreams, and then begin to pursue whatever goal it is that you want to accomplish, I promise you, it will come faster and easier, and it will not feel like work at all because you will have the power of God or the universe, whatever you want to call it, that power greater than us that makes all things possible. When you're aligned to your soul's desires, that's where the magic happens. That's where all the real miracles occur and things work out beyond your wildest dreams, and you arrive at your goal with love in your heart, fulfillment, meaning, passion. No one gets hurt along the way, and you have a great time and you have a great life. But in order to achieve real, fulfilling, lasting transformation, we must first align with the desires of our soul. And at least in my pursuits, I didn't find a whole lot of people that wanted to tell me that. They told me to connect into how much money I wanted to make, what's the perfect job, what was the perfect life, and it was defined by someone else, not by me. So I'm telling you that you know the answers for you. Inside of yourself, you know. And I encourage you to just spend a little time reconnecting with that.